Yo, what's up? You know who it is? DJ Scream, and I just got my progress report on the Progress Report podcast. Let's go.
Progress report. Yeah, progress report. News, interviews. Tune into the progress report. Keep watching the progress report. Tune into the progress report. Lalaa, boss brick, Excel. Know where you progress, gotta
The Progress Report.
All right, what's going on? It's your girl, Lalaa Shepherd.
What's up? It's DJ Excel.
Hey, we got the one and only DJ Scream in the building.
What up?
What's going on, Scream?
Okay.
Scream, you
course.
such a legend.
All
The
right.
guy.
I like it. I like the setup. I like the
Thank
energy.
you.
I like
Thank you.
it. Yeah.
So, okay, y'all know me. I got to do my little stories. So, what's crazy, I actually interviewed Scream before. We had a phenomenal interview. That was when I first got my dog Pablo.
Yeah.
But so it was crazy, y'all. So how I got Pablo, he was abandoned.
Stole him.
No. He was abandoned. But that same day, I had an interview with Scream, so I didn't know where I was going to put Pablo. So I left him in the car, and I'm like, Scream, is there any way he can come up to the station? And it was a whole thing. And Pablo was literally jumping on the table the whole time. And Jay Black was recording me back then.
Hey,
That shit
Scream,
was crazy.
let me tell you, when she first had this dog, right, and we was doing interviews, the dog sat on our guest's lap and peed on our
Yeah,
guest.
that happened. Pablo was a liar.
Probably would have walked
But-
out then. They had to do the Rick Ross. I'm out.
But thank God, moving forward, man. And then also, too, you gave me an opportunity. We had a segment together, doing radio and all that good stuff right before COVID. But, you know, DJ Scream has always been supportive of, you know, not only me, but the Progress Support brand, just giving real guidance and just everything. And I really appreciate you. So thank you for
Listen.
being here again, okay?
Listen, flowers to y'all.
Yes.
I'm a fan. I tap in. You know what I'm saying? I love progression.
Yes.
So it's kind of like y'all so polished now. Like
Thank
you know what I'm
you.
saying? But polished without giving up that like flavor and that feel that the Progress Report being. And sometimes y'all ask questions. I'll be like, I should have thought about it.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I love it. I love that.
Salute y'all for sure.
Thank you, man. Well, you know, something that I'm proud of both of y'all, and I didn't notice until now, Scream said he's been sober.
Okay.
And she's been sober as well.
Okay.
And I do want to highlight that because in our field, I know how difficult it is. So I would love for y'all to talk about that, y'all
So
journeys.
how long have you been sober?
9/1 last year, September 1st.
Wow.
So it'll be a year soon. But
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
Yeah. You know, it started maybe as temporary, but I feel so good. It's like I can't go back putting that in me. Not knocking nobody.
Yeah,
but
sure.
for me, you know, I've been drinking a long time.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I went to a HBCU.
Man.
So I don't drink. I don't drunk it.
Yeah.
And then as DJs, that's why I'll be trying, like, I'm not no alcoholic, but just being a
It's
DJ.
always there
And then
for free.
for free, getting bottles, and then even outside the club, the networking events. So now you're drinking on a Wednesday, a Thursday, you know, or on a Monday, and it's like, damn, I'm not no alcoholic, but I damn near am drinking as much as one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I agree with you. Like, New Year's Eve, I got really fucked up, and I was like, I couldn't get out of bed New Year's Day, and I was like, this is not how I'm about to start my year. So
Right,
I was like, let me go a month. And it was a challenge. But then after that month, kind of like you, like, yo, if you,
Sleeping better.
yeah,
Thoughts is clearer.
yeah.
Work
Healthy,
out easier. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Move
Love
better.
it.
Have you experienced any social awkwardness or anything?
You know what? I still will. I take some ashwagandha here and there because I got chronic anxiety.
Oh, I heard of that. That's
It's a herb that's basically like
You smoke it?
anti-anxiety. No,
Oh.
it's a herb. Like,
You said this. I
it's
was
a herb.
like, hold
It's like
on,
a
you put
tablet.
that-
You take that. You take the
Okay.
tablet, and then it's like You should try it.
I heard of it.
Yeah, because
Ashwagandha's
I'm
great.
Okay.
I started actually like getting a little, I don't want to say anxious, but awkward. Like, so, like,
Oh, it's
just,
definitely. Think about being in a place where you don't know these people, and then for me, I've experienced so much in nightclubs, which I don't like to go.
Yeah.
Imagine you just minding your business, and then pow, you hear a gunshot. So that's all kind of like traumatic. You know what I'm saying? So hell yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. But you know
and drinking helps you like just get over that or loosen up. You know what I mean? But
what I learned in therapy though is it's not really helping you.
No, it's
like,
not,
It's
yeah.
numbing you to something that you really certain things that you're supposed to feel.
fact.
You know what I'm saying? So I used to be one of those people. I need a drink.
Yeah.
I need a drink.
Yeah.
I need a drink. And it's like, I don't want to be dependent on nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So all of that was just part of my journey of why I just kind of just decided to pause. And I just don't see myself going back.
Right.
I do miss like wine. It's cool.
Okay.
Yeah, I hear that.
Yeah, I feel you. And then also, I do want to say, like, as a DJ, there's so many DJs that are overweight, out of shape, unhealthy, don't have health insurance. You know what I mean? And sometimes they be that skinny fat where you know it's just from liquor. They skinny, they just got a belly. Yeah, a tight old belly.
Yeah.
It be like.
That's
Not
real.
judging or nothing,
No,
but
no,
it'd be
no,
like,
it's
yo,
real.
for real, we need to do better.
Listen, in
That's
our
real.
hip hop community, you know what I'm saying, liquor, lean, other drugs, we're losing a lot of people before I feel like they're supposed to transition. So we got to talk about it.
And then you make dumb decisions, you know, all that. It's a domino effect, and that's what I'm realizing. Like, I'm eating better because I used to. You lit, you gonna eat anything after hours.
Waffle House.
Yeah,
whatever.
Yeah.
And that.
Right up
So I just hope people start realizing, like, just give yourself a break or something. But also DJs, like, I seen so many GoFundMe's and shit.
Yeah.
Like, because they're in the hospital, and it's just like, yo, we need to be there because those. And a DJ said it was hard because people keep handing them shots. Yeah, but those same people ain't gonna be showing up when you in the hospital or need $100 on something. So
And think about, this is the thing that spins me a little bit. A hookah here, a drink here, and like a plate of fried stuff
Damn.
here. Like
That's
your
a regular-
your heart has gotta be saying, "Yo, bro, trying to hold on here." Like,
Yeah, man.
You know
for
what I'm
real.
saying?
That's real.
nah,
that can't
facts.
be great for your heart. So again, I ain't here to judge nobody. If you indulge, do what you do.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? But take care of your health so you can be here.
I think what's important though in our communities and stuff, you know, I think, you know, it's just becoming more common just to have these conversations. It's normal and it's like, okay, it's cool to be healthy. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I love that. So
Yeah.
salute to y'all. So on to some more legendary shit, Scream. When you first started, just, you know, on this journey of being who you are, did you ever envision it getting to this magnitude?
Ooh, that's
As a Capricorn, I'm sure sometimes
tough questions on problems before. I didn't have a lot of expectations, but I did have a lot of dreams. You know what I'm saying? So for me, you got to think I'm in Atlanta in the 90s before Atlanta was Atlanta. Before Atlanta was Atlanta.
Yeah.
Right.
So when I'm looking on TV, no, I don't envision myself on TV. No, I don't envision myself with these artists because I'm looking at like Yo MTV Raps and I'm like,
Yeah.
you know, if you said you was gonna rap in Atlanta in the mid 90s or early 90s, what you gonna be crisscross? Like they didn't really. Outkast hadn't come yet. Goody Mob hadn't come yet. Are you gonna do Booty Shake or are you gonna do Are you gonna be crisscross? You know what I'm saying? But the crazy thing is, like, each year as we have more Atlanta artists, it became more of a reality to be a part of hip hop culture. You dig what I'm saying? And when I got out of high school and college, and I'm in college, and I'm starting to see people I went to high school with make it, I'm like, hold on, maybe I can go back to Atlanta. Maybe what's going on here, right? And then the next thing you know, I'm kind of in it. Like, I tell the story about, you know, aligning with Crime Mob and, you know, the parties we threw as Hood Rich, shouts to Rip and everybody. And then Crime Mob making it. A lot of them went to Cedar Grove High School. They right there in Ellenwood. Then I'm seeing people that I see locally, like, making it, like Lil Scrappy made it. You know what I'm saying? Not just made it, like he made it. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like it became a reality. But since I was the person hustling, pushing their music and really behind them, I became like the DJ that they celebrated. You see what I'm saying? So that's when I began to say, okay, I do need to kind of manifest and envision some bigger things because now I'm in it and I never thought I would be in it. I thought I would be like, I thought I would DJ at a club, you know what I'm saying? And have my job and go back and forth, like, you know, that type of thing. But then when it became a thing, like, nah, this is how I pay my bills.
Yeah.
Man. Like, it's a reality. So
and not only as a DJ, from being a DJ, then you started doing radio and like podcast and hosting. Did you ever see that, or did that, like, because I think a lot of times DJs, we just want to be a great ass DJ, but I think to be a brand, you need to be a little more, either producer or whatever.
Once I was in, it's gonna be hard to get me out. You know what I'm saying? You know Capricorn stuff.
sure.
Like, now that I'm in this
It's
building,
about to be a Capricorn
Yeah.
pot.
we gotta do it. We
Gotta do it.
You gonna have to rap. You gonna have to drag me out. So, always wanted to do radio. I had a love for radio. It was actually Sirius, shouts to Sirius XM, that gave me an opportunity to do radio before they went locally. I felt kind of like slept on, like, how do I have this type of buzz? And I'm not on radio, you know what I'm saying? But I'm on radio nationally, but I'm not on locally.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that was the beginning of the radio journey. Shouts to Bill Black. And, you know, eventually local radio did come aboard, you know what I'm saying? And that kind of opened up the media lane. Because the thing was, I would hear the trinkles of, he can't do this. He's not going to be able to do this. He's a mixtape DJ. He doesn't know how, he can't talk to people. Like, I would hear this. So like, that's the worst. That's always for real hustlers, that's the worst thing you could tell somebody. Like, they can't do
Motivation.
it. Like, when I start talking about a podcast, they're like, you can't do a podcast. What are you talking about? About what?
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, here we go again. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of feed off of that I can't do it energy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's real. That's real. Now, let's talk about some early sacrifices. You know, every day we make sacrifices doing what we love to do. What were some of them early sacrifices? What did they look like for Scream?
My parents didn't necessarily want to. I got an African parent, rest his soul, and then my mom was from the deep down south, Alabama.
Balance.
So they weren't really trying to hear all this turntable stuff. Boy, you're finna be a doctor, a lawyer, or something like that.
Yeah.
Right? So I always tell this story, like, I went, like, people have this big kick about fasting. Man, I used to fast because I was saving up for my turntable, so I wouldn't eat at school. When they found out they were livid, what are you doing with your lunch money? I'm saving up for turntables.
That's real.
You really serious about this turntable stuff? Yes, I'm serious to the point where I won't eat. Like, I'm literally taking a fry off my friend's plate and eat it off for everybody else. They're thinking I'm bumming. So that was the first actual sacrifice I made to be able to buy some turntables for a couple $100, and you got to add up how many days I was going fast because
Had it been hella days.
lunch money wasn't but $3 a day.
Right.
So I was willing to keep going, and eventually my parents were real fair people, rest their souls. You know what I'm saying? They met me halfway, so when I got halfway there, they're like, "You need to get back to eating. You too skinny." And then, you know, that's my first pair of turns.
What age were you when you got your
That
first
was around 12.
Wow.
Yeah. I've been DJing since 13, so it was around 12 when I started to say I want to do this, you know what I mean?
Wow.
And man, I used to jump on the MARTA, go to Earwax Records. If y'all know Real Atlanta, y'all know, just to get some vinyl, some record. I was on records, turntables, records, you know what I'm saying? So it wasn't just as easy as getting on streaming and downloading no playlists. Like, I had to go get records, and I had to journey to go get the records. I'm talking about get on the MARTA bus, get on the train, walk to Earwax, get back on the train, back on the MARTA bus. It might take me 6-7 hours.
And not only that, people don't realize the price of records, and like you don't have like an unlimited amount of songs to play.
You have 2 each.
Yeah, and then if you trying to, you know,
each.
so how you even afford that?
But
It
you
was
know, I
like-
was always a little legal hustler. I never
Okay.
want to do nothing like illegal because I know my parents would tear me out the frame.
Straight
but,
up.
You know, I got the Skittles, I got the Nerds, I got the Snickers. I'm
Yes, sir.
hustling candy. I'm doing this. Once I finally got the turntables, I'm giving you a mixtape. It might not be a whole mixtape because I ain't got enough records, but I'm giving you a mixtape. You know what I'm saying, on the Memorex. Like, I was always trying to figure out, and I got that from my mom and pops that had entrepreneur spirit. Like, how can I turn this 5 into 10?
Okay.
That's always been me since a teenager. So
You remember the first record you bought?
Ooh.
it was Outkast Players Ball,
Classic.
a Wu-Tang record.
New York in the building.
It was a Wu-Tang record, Outkast Players Ball, and I can't remember the other,
Wow.
but I remember Outkast for sure. I still have that.
Man,
You know what I'm
that's
saying, the
hard.
first record, yeah.
Definitely. Like, who was some people that inspired you? You know, you are the inspiration for so many people.
Yeah.
And we talk about, you know, like some people that inspire us. Scream name is always mentioned, but like, who was some people that inspired you? And who was some people you was like checking out and, you know, influenced by?
I think my first ever inspiration in music had to be for sure Bob Marley, because my dad played Bob Marley religiously. You know, so you knew when it was a good day when you heard that Bob Marley. Pop's happy
Amen,
today. He playing
amen.
that Marley, right?
Yeah.
Musically, DJ wise, we ain't got enough time to go into that because I take something positive from every DJ's, whether
That's
it's
real.
DJ Screw, Kid Capri, DJ Magic Mike. I go on and on. Locally, like, I always give flowers to Edward J. You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know, in Atlanta, Edward J, DJ Naz, DJ JC, DJ Jelly, you know what I'm saying? I can go on and on with that. But those are some of like the DJ people. But it's hard for me to list kind of like inspirations because, like I said, y'all are inspiration.
That's real.
You see what I'm saying? I think we all here to inspire each
Yeah,
other and
100%.
build. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like these particular few people. Like unless somebody is just, as I feel it, not talented or just a bad person.
Yeah.
Like even in bad people per se. You know what I'm saying? We were talking about the guy earlier before the cameras rolled, the leader. Then it's like there's still some inspiration there. Like I've read his books and everything. You know what I'm saying?
That's real. That's
So
real. That's real.
I find inspiration. This is inspiring.
Absolutely.
I'm looking like, man, we might need. Okay.
Don't steal our shit now, Scream. Come on, man. This all we got, Scream. We see your studio. That's all we got. Come on now.
I'm weak, but no, that's real, and that's super valid.
Yeah.
And while we speaking on music and stuff, like, what's your thoughts on the Atlanta music scene right now?
Another one.
Because you've been through a lot. You've seen so many different. You've seen a lot of
I
eras.
gotta deal with
A
him,
lot of
too.
eras.
We had a 1 hour conversation. The other day.
Man, I gotta ask your opinion. You've been in so many eras.
I'm not before the Atlanta music scene, man. One thing that I embrace is youth. When I was a part of the crunk era and I was a part of the snap era and all that, then a lot of people were like
Ain't see it.
not feeling it. You know what I'm saying? And like, what you doing with that? And that's royalty, hip hop, and so forth and so forth. So I'm not here to judge how somebody expresses themselves. You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna do that. I do think that we should not take it for granted.
Yeah.
If you think about hip hop as a whole, Atlanta hip hop particularly, how many people it feed,
Man.
we should not take it for granted.
Right.
So sometimes the stuff outside of the music kind of impacts the stuff that's going on within the culture, and it's brought us to a kind of uncomfortable place where I think that's affected our nightlife. I think that's affected our collaborations
Absolutely.
and features that Atlanta's so known for.
Yeah.
That's the part that I'm more so looking at. But what the young kids gonna do, we can't sit here and sound old.
Yeah, no,
I'm
I
not gonna
think
do that.
all
You know
the
what I'm
time, I think there's always, just like how you saying, going through Snap and stuff, there's always going to be maybe somebody that's not lyrical that's making hits, but that's always been a thing. Even
Forever.
Yeah, when hip hop first started.
Hip hop was over when West Coast hip hop came. That's what they said. It's over. Hip hop was over when the South came, right?
Yeah, that's what
It's
people
over.
said.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hip hop was over when the UK drill came. Like it's not gonna be over. It's a language.
Facts.
So when you understand that it's a tool in the language, then this is how people are expressing themselves. You know what I'm saying? That's my opinion.
That's facts. So let me ask both of y'all opinion with y'all being DJs. Y'all thoughts and opinions on breaking artists and music nowadays, because we can all agree that the clubs are important, but the social media is important too. But just what's y'all thoughts on just breaking artists and music nowadays, today's culture and world?
You asking, do DJs still break, or you
Not
saying
even
who
that,
breaks?
like, how do you break, or what's some ways to break now? Because it's not just the traditional ways anymore. And what's your thoughts? Like, do social media, you need both?
You definitely still need DJs.
Yeah.
All right. So DJs are still in lounges, still on radio, still control playlists. But you got to figure it out, man. Jeezy did a lot of mixtapes and broke through the streets. Right. I was able to see that happen. Soulja Boy broke on MySpace.
Yo, Soulja Boy changed the game.
He came to me after he was already crazy. Like, all right, I got the online. Oh, now I need to get the streets. You know what I'm saying? And I did his first mixtape. Like, a woman might be lit and dance to her song as an influencer, and that's how she breaks. So it kind of makes me kind of like confused when people say break records and stuff. Not to say that don't happen. You can collectively get together and break a record, but you got to figure out what works for you and your brand. If you're like, imagine J. Cole trying to break himself in the streets, and J. Cole, when he first started, at the strip club every night trying to break this is not smart, bro.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying? Or imagine the most street rapper going to the backpack spot.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense.
Exactly.
Like, what was the name of the spot right there on Edgewood?
Oh,
That
the
broke
department
us.
store.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's a classic example.
It is.
And beer and tacos.
Yeah, of course.
Because I didn't know these people. And at this time, everybody was saying, you got to see Scream. And I used to tell them, like, these people don't need to know me. You know what I'm saying? Like, they got it figured out. It would be nice, and they all pay homage, and then we eventually did interviews and, work with each other. But you got to figure out what's going to work for you. There's no one way to break any artist.
I think now it's definitely just more avenues to break. But I always try to tell artists, like, especially like local artists, like, don't come to me and not do other shit. Yeah, do other stuff. Because there's nothing I could do. Even if I spin this record every day, there's nothing I could do alone. Facts. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, yo, and I'm not going to lie. Unless I love the record and see hella potential, like, I'm not gonna go super hard for you if you're not going hard for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, sometimes they want more, and I'm telling you, like, yo, you go to your page.
They barely post the damn.
They won't post it. They want you to post it. They won't post their own.
You can put your picture up and add your song. You got everybody else's song playing on your damn picture. When, like, the right artists, I see they song all the time, and it's little ways to just keep putting in somebody's head your music outside of just watching a music video.
And I pay attention to people movements too.
100%.
It's like your movement ain't even supporting you.
Man,
your partners.
We was just talking about that like back in the day when, like, let's say Jeezy or something, like when he would go into, and I didn't party with Jeezy. Let me not act like I was let me not act like I was there. But
I was part of BMF.
I'm sorry. Yeah, let me not say. But I assume Jeezy looked like the star and everybody else looked like his entourage and dressed appropriately. You know what I mean? Now you go out as a star and all your friends look just as fly. Like, they won't wear your shirt with your branding. I'm just assuming a lot of people had snowmen on their shirt.
A lot of they did. You will see hundreds of them.
Yeah.
Hundreds of them. They believed in this particular artists, you know what I'm saying? And we've seen it time and time again, even with other movements. Like, you gotta have the support of your movement. So I'm like, bro, you want me to support you, but your best friend don't even support you?
Facts.
Not making sense. But my mama, okay, your mama's supposed to. But I'm saying, like, you gotta. I always tell people this is the defining moment of you knowing you have something. When your quote unquote ops or the opposition starts to give you props on your music, that's when you really got something. I got my neighborhood. But do you have a neighborhood, not saying y'all are rivals, but do you have other neighborhoods?
Right.
Are the people that you really don't care for or don't know, are they giving you props now? Like, where they be like, I can't lie.
Right.
Bro, I got it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I done heard that before. You when it's real, it's real. It's like, I can't lie. I don't fuck with the nigga, but his music hard to say. I done heard it plenty of times.
That's when you know you got something.
That's real.
Yeah.
That's real. Now, while we talk about Atlanta, I got to ask you about certain people and certain artists. I do want to ask your thoughts about Cash Out, because I know y'all did a lot of stuff together, from Hood Rich to singles to music.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Me personally, a life sentence is crazy to me.
No,
but
it's not a life sentence. It's life sentence plus 7.
Okay, so I want to know your thoughts, just knowing him, and just your thoughts on the perspective. Like, what you think?
Man, with that situation and looking at the Puff situation and looking at situations, I can only give you conversation based on, like, my interactions with that person. You know what I'm saying?
That's fair.
Always a humble brother, you know what I'm saying? Has some amazing studio sessions. Him and Spins made history with Cashing Out and so many records.
Facts.
So that's a situation where, I saw his statement afterwards.
Me too.
Where he maintained his innocence, but he had the humility to thank the judge and the jury, because it's not easy to get up there and, like, I've been on jury duty before. It's not an easy thing. But it's a situation where it's kind of above me. I pray for the brother if he appeals, you know what I'm saying? And God says he's going to get another chance to, be free and, get out here again, then that's what's going to be meant for him. And that's the best I can really say. But I can only speak to any of these people. Like, I never had those around any of that with Cash Out.
Sure. He said, let's be clear.
No,
I'm just saying,
facts.
No, just saying, because even with the Puff thing, it's like everybody's all of a sudden, I knew it. I'm like, huh?
Yeah.
Y'all the same people getting Ciroc checks. Like, what?
Yeah.
So for me, it's like, and the other thing that I hate about all this, some of it, you never want anybody to be mistreated, especially when it comes to women. Like, that ain't it, right?
Facts.
I don't want to know everybody's business.
Exactly.
Some of this stuff is not.
If
it's illegal and it's forceful, that's
I'm with
one
you,
thing.
Scream. I'm with you.
But I don't want to know all that.
Diddy stuff, it definitely got blown out. And, like, this stuff that it didn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, Y'all know.
I'm just saying, like, I don't want to know what homie do.
Yeah.
In this.
It's just too much.
Look at Puff. Look at him.
I know. You're like, I see you.
I ain't gonna lie, he really mean as fuck there too. I ain't gonna say that. Matter of fact, let me just put this right here. Let me just fuck up. But I do got 2 questions. So, first one is, as somebody in the industry, does somebody's character stop you from doing business with them?
For sure.
Okay.
Can't be bought. People know that about Scream, though.
For sure.
They know that. Like, that's already just known. Like, bro, probably ain't going to do all that.
Word. I respect that.
That's
And then
just it.
also, do you think the persona or like the image we have of artists make them, because there's so many artists that we think they're huge and we think they're getting it, where they're low-key selling drugs and shit just to still get by. Do you think the pressure is on them to still yeah
That's why I love you know, that for a certain part of the culture we're talking more about financial literacy. Because it's not just happening in hip-hop, it's happening in sports too. You're seeing a lot of dollars coming into our community that's not being preserved in our community. So I'm glad that we're talking about it now. And you know, it's wild. Like, you should, we like nice things, right? We all do. But it's kind of like, you can't spend all of your money. You have to invest some of your money.
yeah
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? But who's telling these kids this when they're signing these record contracts or these big contracts? You couldn't have told me that at 21. You just come
Some
talk
of
to me
them
about
younger.
investing. Some of them younger.
Some of them younger.
I'm going to hang up on you.
Yeah.
I'm finna go turn up.
and then it's hard it's hard to trust people because now everybody got something for you to invest in, and then taxes and stuff, and then you having to help your homies that was riding for you,
Your
and
own neighborhood, maybe,
and
and
I
your
think,
family.
yeah, and I think people just don't know that, like, it's, or don't realize, like, it might be good this year, crazy coming in, and you don't see that it might be an ending to it, you know.
Yeah.
But I definitely think the pressures, because now even influencers or people that went viral, they don't feel like they can have a regular job because they might be too, like, noticeable or something, or recognizable, where, like, damn, I ain't got the money, but
Man, before, this will never happen. But I'm just saying, before I hit rock bottom, boy, if you ever see Scream, I'm gonna do it privately. If you ever see me driving Uber or door, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it
No, that's
privately.
real.
What you doing?
That's
I need
real.
money.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we got to get away from
Put
that
our pride
and
to the
that
side.
Ego. It is
Yeah,
what
ego.
it is. Like, you can't. But that's our culture. You
It
know what I'm
is.
saying?
Yeah, that's true.
That's how it is. Like, things are frowned upon. It's not frowned upon taking care of your family. It should never be.
the shit
Right.
that really matter, we'll risk it all to look all right. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
All a facade.
That's real. Okay, now, Scream, I want to ask, we lost a lot of Atlanta legends. I'm going to say, even with Dolph, I know he's not from Atlanta, but he's still an honorable mention just because he is a part of our culture.
You know, bro.
Which artists that passed from, the Dolph, the Rich Homies, the Trouble, that you had, a unique bond with, or a story that you can share with us that maybe you haven't shared? Because I know you
Man,
knew a lot of these
all
guys.
all of them brothers, man. I just talked about this on another platform briefly, but I was just saying that that's a part of my therapy now. You know what I'm saying? Because one day she asked me, this was before Dolph. She was like, somebody else had passed. I think it was PNB before or after Dolph or something. I don't know. But she does her research. She don't really listen to hip hop, but she's seen my interviews and collaborations. And she started the session with, like, are you all right? And I was like, I'm fine. What do you mean? She's like, no.
That's real.
Are you all right? And I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, it's not normal to have a job where your coworkers die every 2 weeks.
Facts.
That stuck me.
Yeah.
So, needless to say, our next sessions were all about dealing with how did I feel when Dobie died a day before my birthday, when I just talked to him.
Did happen.
How did
It
I
was
feel?
my birthday, the 28th.
Yep, exactly. How did I feel when I can name so many Chinks, Bankroll Fresh, my brother Low, you know what I mean, Shawty Low, Up PNB Rock, Dolph, our history. And then it got to the point where it was really frustrating because I couldn't remember everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, DJ Unk,
Oh,
what
man.
an amazing spirit,
Yeah.
man. Rich Homie, You know what I'm saying? I be praying for my brother Tank too.
No.
Because Tank been real close to,
Man,
you know what I mean? Like I be praying for Tank. Like literally
For
have
real.
put him in my prayers. Like
For
man,
real.
get that brother strength. That's my brother.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's this year, even with the scooter situation.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I just kind of just sat there like, are we looking at death the wrong way?
What you mean by that?
Well, what I'm saying is, you know, I'm sure you got stresses, I got stresses and everything like that, but we don't know what happens.
We don't.
We don't know.
We don't.
Yeah.
We don't want to find out
True.
Right.
before it's time to find out.
But
But
they
are
could
we-
be going to heaven, a great place, no stress.
They might be looking down like, bro, I'm up here kicking it, bro. I'm good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, but
Yeah.
it's like the 60 and 70-year-old hip hop artists or rappers, you know what I'm saying? Like, when are we going to get to that? Like,
Yeah, man.
you dig what I'm saying? Like, this is the 40s. That's young.
Yeah.
You be seeing, what's homie, the rock star that passed earlier this week?
Oh, yeah.
Ozzy
yeah,
Osbourne.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
what, 70?
8, yeah.
You see what I'm saying? But
And he looked like he lived a crazy life. I mean, I'm gonna just throw that out there. I'm like,
just
sure he had a
respect
hell of
to
a
him.
life.
Like, you know
Hell
what I
of
mean?
a
They
life.
live that type of life, but I'm just
Yeah.
like, we keep going about people that I haven't met, but like
Man.
DMX and
Man.
yeah,
man, Fat Man Scoop and
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
these people like 50s.
yeah,
We
For
got to
real.
make them 60s and 70s and 80s, and I'm
Yeah.
gonna keep it all the way real. That's one of the reasons I put down that bottle, because I'm like, man, I want to see what.
Amen.
Let me be the experiment.
yeah.
Amen.
Somebody else might be experimenting another way, but let's just see where it goes.
Yeah.
I could be wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But let me be part of this experiment just to show people like this is the path that I'm going. We gotta live. We gotta live
100%.
longer, man. Like who is it? It's not. Is it Gladys Knight, Patti LaBelle? Whoever it is that be on stage.
All of them, they all on tour right
Yeah.
now. The Queen's tour.
Yeah.
Old as
70
hell,
plus.
looking great.
70 plus still doing
Yep, looking
choreography
great.
dances and spinning
Yep.
around.
It's
and
4 of them on tour right
Man,
now.
I get tired if I take 2 flights. They on tour.
No, and that's a commendable as hell on
Yeah.
tour.
On tour.
Like you said, it's a set. It's so many moving parts on tour for real.
Yeah, it's crazy. So,
Man.
man, live and love life. That's all I can say.
Amen.
Yeah. But bless up to all them brothers, man. And I'm
100%.
honored to be, to collaborate with them brothers while they was here on this journey.
Amen.
And I'm
Amen.
happy you're going to therapy. You know,
Me too.
it just became more common to talk about that. But like we always say, like we all as the culture experience so much death. Like that shit is not normal.
Not normal.
And we just started talking about anxiety and stuff where I don't think like 10 years ago we really realized what anxiety was or that we were experiencing it or depression, you know what I mean?
Because everybody was medicating so much.
True.
And numbing, I'm telling you, just numbing.
Yeah.
And you trying to imagine if you keep putting trash up in the corner, it's going to pile up and eventually it's going to smell.
Yeah.
That's what's happening in
Amen.
the culture right now. A lot of this trauma don't piled up.
That's real. That's real. And you know, we can bring it back up a notch, man. One of your mottos is God is the greatest. So, you know, how does your faith play a part of your daily life and just everything that you do?
That's it, man. Listen, I don't say this on no like sadness. I lost my mom at 19, my pops at 20. Listen, I ain't got nothing but the faith of the Most High, and God done brought me through some stuff. You know what I'm saying? I have my own testimony, you know what I'm saying? So I say it with a smile because even if I'm going through adversity, stress, pain, struggle, or whatever the case is, then it's like every time, this is a reality, every time I'm about to quit, I still be wanting to quit. Like people don't get it messed up. I want to curse on y'all, but don't get it messed up. I still be like, man, y'all can have this. You know what I'm saying? There'd be a lot going on, but you pray about it. You know what I'm saying? You pray for discernment, and it always brings itself together when it's supposed to. And something I didn't learn until I had my daughter, I probably wasn't the most patient person. You know what I'm saying? So I think God be kind of sitting me down sometimes like, this going to happen when I say it's going to
Right.
happen, not when you ready for it to happen. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So I've learned a lot of patience. I've always had humility, but I've learned a lot of patience to the point now where it's kind of like, I don't even be waiting on certain things and they just happen. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I do when I wake up every day. You know what I'm saying? That's how I start my day, the middle of my day. I'm not one of them people, if I ever get blessed to win a Grammy, hey, man, I'm going up on that stage. Thank you, God.
Right.
I don't know what y'all got going on. Not to judge y'all.
No.
You know what I'm saying? But thank God.
Nah, that's
you know
real.
What I'm saying? So
That's real.
God is the greatest.
Amen.
I love that.
Tell us about being a girl dad. I know we was talking about it off air, but you know,
Look at his face.
being a girl dad, I mean, wow.
It's the biggest blessing.
Yeah.
It's a chin check. You know what I'm saying?
How old your daughter?
She'll be 4 in October.
Okay.
Yep.
And then she's like a little mini me, female version. So it's like, stop being stubborn. And she looks at me like, I learned this from you. Like, what are you talking about? You're the most stubborn person.
Damn, Capricorns are stubborn, man.
Nah, it's the biggest blessing. It's taught me so much. Everybody kept like telling me like, this is gonna happen and this is gonna happen and this is gonna happen. You know, everybody got that thing. But when you actually are engaged into it and you have this little human that you're responsible for, that has now these emotions and feelings and thoughts and asks 2 million questions a minute and all this other stuff. Like, I wouldn't trade it for anything. You know what I'm saying? But it can wear on you. You know what I'm saying? We was having a conversation about, in our house, there's a dog and the kid. One gotta go.
Okay.
And it ain't gonna be the kid.
Facts.
I thought.
One gotta go.
Yeah, I feel you.
That's a lot.
That's a
Yeah.
lot, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's hard.
Yeah.
That's hard. I love that. I love that.
And you're married, right? How long have you been married?
Ooh.
Oh,
We've been
shit.
together
Oh,
a
shit.
really long
Yeah.
time. We've been together about 15 years, and we just celebrated our 8th
Hey,
Okay.
anniversary.
congratulations.
Did I get that right? Yeah, I think I got it right. I'm bad with numbers, so she knows.
It's all good.
We've been
So
together a long time.
She's married as well, too.
yeah, but what would
Dope.
you say about marriage and being a DJ, or even like to people that's like, hell nah.
You know, I think here's the thing. Like, any part of life, do something when you're ready to do it, right?
Yeah.
So for me, like, I met a very, 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 very amazing person that I trust and that has been through all these swings with me. You know what I'm saying? And I think our thing is like, we know that we love each other, but we speak so much about like loyalty and support. You know what I'm saying? So this is my support system. I'm her support system. We support each other and we build together, and that's what we on. You know what I'm saying? I'll say do something. I just don't like the narrative of it's corny or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's not for you, then that's cool. Because I know people with unions that are fine. I'm not so just hell bent on like, it's got to be this in the ceremony and this, that, and the third. Like, if you have a conversation and y'all have an understanding, then it's a union, then go forward with that. But you know, you got to look at the culture and some of y'all favorite people that's really successful in the culture. Like, they have unions. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So if you can create a union, again, in due time, you know what I'm saying? Have that patience. If you can and it makes sense, then I'm just saying, if that time comes, don't overlook it.
Yeah.
And it was important for me because I could have clearly overlooked it because I had a lot going on at that time. Like, it was a lot, and there was a lot of who's really here for me because now I've become me.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? But I just got that feeling, and it just kind of like, just in the conversation, I'm like, yo, she really don't give a. She's just saying, I don't give a damn about the DJ Scream stuff. Like, I don't know nothing about that.
Yeah.
Call me by my government and
Love
tell
it.
me how it is.
Yeah.
I
Love
need
it.
that in my life.
Amen.
Yeah.
Salute to that.
Yeah, because some people think like you can't be faithful in nightlife or just in this industry, and I do think like when you do look, it keeps a lot of people out of trouble. You know what I'm saying? And it is important to have a balance of, you know, having people there for you that don't care. Like, if
Who you
all
are.
else fail and you had to do something else, they gonna be right there with you.
Exactly.
So
That's everything. And I
yes.
think that's a lot of the things in the industry too, where like it's kind of like you see the pain on people's faces because there's no real love. Like,
right.
okay, what if I don't want to do this anymore and I want to go be a teacher? Will you
Right.
still be around?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? What if I want to go do something else? It's like, no, we want to be lit. We want bottles and cars and cars
that's
and
real.
jewelry and
Damn.
women and this and that. We want to turn up. Like, so it's important to have, man, I've been so blessed to have like amazing family and amazing friends. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's
Never
up.
take that for granted.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
facts.
In the industry, outside of the industry, and so forth. it's been a blessing. So you need that, man. Pray for that. You know what I'm saying? Pray
facts.
for those days. It helps to keep you sane.
Thanks. Well, Scream, man, we got to ask you what's next. And also, too, you got to define our keyword progress for us now.
Okay. Progress. Progress is not being the same person that you were yesterday, yesteryear, or years ago. So if you look in that mirror and you haven't made any changes for the positive, then you haven't progressed. You know what I'm saying? And that's called stagnancy. So that's how I look at progress. What was the other question?
What you got coming up next?
Big Faster Podcast. We keeping it moving. We're like
course.
5.5 years now. You know what I'm saying? Shouts to Bank, shouts to Jay. You know what I'm saying? Check us out, bigfaxpod.com. Shouts to my brother, Bank Perspectives. You know what I'm saying? Under the Big Facts Network, he doing his thing. The DJ Scream Show, we flipping that to a podcast format. You dig what I'm saying? So that's coming real soon.
Dope.
Check that out. You know what I mean? Man, different entrepreneur endeavors, you know what I'm saying? Just trying to figure, you know how it goes.
You
Trying to
already
figure out
know.
around
I want
it,
to say
you know what I mean?
on Big Facts, you're definitely like the balance.
The balance facts.
He be like,
true.
Jay about to get him.
Yeah.
He just like, and you're just like so mellow,
Facts.
and I think it's a great balance of
I think
all
so
of
too.
y'all.
too.
I think so too.
You know
What
what
an
I mean?
amazing journey, man, and what an amazing progressive journey for
Absolutely.
Bank and Jade and
Yeah.
myself, just to see
Real.
our progression. Speaking
Yeah.
of progress,
Facts.
you know what I'm saying? So,
Sure.
man, we just really be happy when people are happy, engaging in our conversations, and
Man.
when I go to the grocery store and somebody pull me aside and be like, man, I need that Big Facts. Please don't stop,
Yeah.
bro. I need it, bro.
That's hard.
I'm not going to no therapy. That's my therapy.
Yeah, and I
So-
think the biggest difference outside of just keeping it real is y'all having history with all these people and just really knowing Atlanta history.
That made the conversation priceless for sure.
Yeah.
Facts.
I mean, we invited Bank up to the show. I don't know what happened.
No,
but
they haven't
It
Bank.
was so crazy. I fuck with Bank. And
Yeah.
speaking of progress, when I first met him with Trouble, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
And just seeing his progress from the weight journey and
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
Fuck with Bank, but Bank did play us.
Bank,
played us.
no. Bank got. I can't speak on it. Bank got something coming where there's a 90-something% chance. Just remind me when you see what's coming, he gonna come. But he's waiting for this thing.
Yeah, well, he was right outside.
And I'm gonna tell on one of the staff members, Gemini. How many Geminis? Is one Gemini? Oh, he coming. Once I tell him a Gemini on the staff, he coming.
So-
He gonna pull.
Yeah,
up.
nah.
Salute to Jay too.
Yeah.
She's another when I first came to Atlanta, man,
Mm-hmm.
seeing her just grind and just so many, just how she gave back to the culture
Mm-hmm.
without even expecting anything in return. And so to see her, doing this is
Doing
definitely dope. Salute for
Doing
sure.
it. How many
Yeah.
times you cried?
Huh? I'm about to cry. I was about to cry. I'm about to fight now. I'm about to fight now, Scream. That's the thing with my emotions. Either I'm crying or I'm fighting, Scream.
Nah, but Scream, thank you so much for your time again. This was a
thank
dope
you.
ass episode, man.
Thank
the
you.
progress support.
Much love. Y'all
We
keep going.
appreciate
You know what I'm saying? Big fans of y'all. Y'all keep going
Thank
no
you.
matter what.
Yes, sir.
Salute to y'all.
Yes,
Thank
sir,
you.
man. Well, we got a progress support for you. You know what I mean? You got to put that on your fridge.
Okay,
you know
I got
what
all
I mean?
A's.
Got all
Yeah,
A's,
you-
of course.
You a legend. I
You
ain't
know
gonna
what I
lie
mean? It's
to
only
you.
right. Thank you, Scream.
There it is. Salute.
For sure.
The Progress Report.